Good morning, students. Welcome to History and Civics class of class 7th. We were doing lesson number 1 of History, Medieval Europe, Rise and Spread of Christianity. Topics to be discussed in this lesson are number 1, its introduction, number 2, meaning of the term medieval, number 3, social political circumstances, number 4, Roman conquest of Palestine, number 5, birth of Christianity, number 6, main teachings of Jesus, number 7, the crucifixion of Jesus, number 8, religious text, number 9, spread of Christianity, number 10, emergence of Constantinople as a new capital, number 11, decline of the ancient Roman Empire, number 12, barbarian invasions, number 13, Byzantium or Byzantine Empire, number 14, emergence of Turks and Crusades. Number 15, impact of monasteries. In this lesson, we have done till Byzantium or Byzantine Empire. Today, we will start with emergence of Turks and Crusades. Before starting with the today's topic, let us recall the cross questions of the previous topic. Number 1, who is considered as the real founder of Christianity? Number 2, which is the holy book of Christians? Number 3, what are Gospels? Number 4, what are the teachings of Jesus Christ? Number 5, when and where was Jesus Christ was put to death? Number 6, what is resurrection? Number 7, who was the first Roman emperor to be converted to Christianity? Number 8, explain any two reasons for the decline of Roman Empire. Number 9, name the Germanic groups which invaded Roman Empire in the 5th century. Students, you have to take out lesson number 1, page number 15. Emergence of the Turks and the Crusades. First, we will discuss the emergence of the Turks. The Turks were the nomadic tribe, the people who move from place to place. They don't have their permanent place to stay on. They move for the food supply. In the 8th century AD, some Turks moved to the south of the Oxus River and some migrated to the west of the northern shore of the Black Sea. Let's read from the book. In the 8th century AD, the Oghuz and some other Turkish tribes moved south of the Oxus River, while some other migrated west to the northern shore of the Black Sea. In the 10th and 11th century AD, there was rise of Turkish sultanates. The Turks were the nomadic tribes. Nomadic means people who move from place to place for food. They came from the Central Asian steppes of Turkestan. Steppes are the grasslands. In other words, we can say that their expansion was from the northeast of the Aral Sea up to the borders of China. Expansion means stretch. The stretch was from northeast of Aral Sea up to borders of China. The Turks were skilled riders and warriors. The Seljuk Turks entered Turan and established themselves as a powerful group under the leadership of Tughril and Chegri Beg. Both were brothers. Turan is the region to the east of Aral Sea. After entering the Turan, the Seljuk Turks conquered Khorasan. They made their first capital Nishapur. After this, Tughril Beg got the title of Sultan. The Seljuk Turks conquered Khorasan in AD 1037. Conquered means won, and made Nishapur their first capital, which was the first capital of the Seljuk Turks, Nishapur. The Caliph conferred on Tughril Beg the title of Sultan. Conferred means honored. It means Tughril Beg got the title of Sultan by caliphs. Tughril Beg was succeeded by his nephew Alp Arslan. He expanded the Seljuk Empire to Anatolia, today's Turkey. Now, next is Crusades. What are Crusades? Actually, the Crusades were the holy wars between Christian priests and the Muslims to recover the Holy Land, Jerusalem. The Arabs conquered Jerusalem in AD 638. Conquered means won. However, the Jerusalem always remained in the Christian imagination as the place of Jesus' crucifixion and resurrection. Resurrection means Christ rising from the dead. It means Jerusalem was the important place for the Christians as it was the place of Jesus' crucifixion and resurrection. In the 11th century AD, the hostility towards the Muslim world became more conspicuous. Hostility means unfriendly relations. Conspicuous, noticed. It means the unfriendly relations between Christians and the Muslim became more noticed. Hungarians, Normans, and some Slavs were converted to Christianity. Now, the Muslims were the main enemy. The Sultan Sultan of Baghdad died in AD 1092. Consequently, his empire disintegrated. Consequently means end result. Disintegrated, broke down. It means after the death of Sultan of Baghdad, his empire broke down. Now, the Byzantine emperor got a chance to regain Asia Minor and the Northern Asia. In 1095, the Pope joined the Byzantine emperor to start a war in the name of God to free the Holy Land. The Western Europe Christians fought wars against Muslims on the coastal plains of the Eastern Mediterranean between AD 1095 and 1291. These wars were called Crusades. Now, we will discuss three crusades. The first crusade began in 1098 to 1099. The Christian soldiers from the Italy and France took possession in Syria. The second crusade began in 1149 to 1154 after the Turks captured Edessa. It was on the appeal of Pope for the second crusade. The third crusade began in 1189. After this crusade, the crusaders got little. They got free access to Jerusalem for the Christian pilgrim. The first crusade began in AD 1098 to 1099. The Christian soldiers from the Italy and France took possession of Antioch in Syria. They also claimed Jerusalem. In this crusade, several Muslims and the Jews were killed. In the region of Syria-Palestine, 4 Crusader states were established by the Franks. In AD 1144, the Turks captured Edessa. The Pope made an appeal for the Second Crusade. A combined German and the French army tried to capture Damascus, but they were defeated. After this defeat, there was step-by-step erosion of the strength of Outremer. Erosion means removal. Outremer is a name given to the French Crusader states, including Antioch, Tripoli, and Jerusalem. 1187, Salah al-Din regained Jerusalem. He was humane towards Christians. He gave custody of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre to the Christians. Salah al-Din established an Egypto-Assyrian empire. He gave the call for jihad. It's a holy war against the Christians and defeated them in AD 1187. Salah al-Din regained Jerusalem. However, his treatment of the Christian population was humane. Though he gave custody of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre to the Christians. Sepulchre, a small room or a monument cut in a stone in which a dead person is buried. Yet, the several churches were turned into mosques. Jerusalem again became a Muslim city. The loss of Jerusalem caused the Third Crusade in AD 1189. However, the Crusaders got little except some coastal towns in Palestine and free access to Jerusalem for Christian pilgrims. In AD 1291, the Mamluks, the rulers of Egypt, ultimately ousted the crusading Christians from all the Palestine. Ultimately means finally, ousted, expelled. It means the rulers of the Egypt finally expelled the crusader Christians from all the Palestine.
Now, Europe had no military interest in Islam and concentrated on its internal political and the cultural development. It was all about the Turks and the Crusade. Students, we have to do till here only. Thank you and have a nice day.